Something huge might be brewing in Pittsburgh. A bold move that could shake the entire AFC North is quietly gaining steam. Rumors are swirling, insiders are whispering, what's really going on behind the scenes at Steelers HQ? Steelers likely trade package for CB Jalen Ramsey revealed. The Pittsburgh Steelers have emerged as one of the favorites to potentially land Miami Dolphins cornerback Jalen Ramsey. Although Ramsey is still under contract and not currently a free agent, multiple reports have suggested that he is unhappy with his situation in Miami and may be seeking a trade. However, because everything remains unconfirmed at this stage, it's unclear what exactly a trade for Ramsey would involve, whether it's draft capital, player exchanges, or salary negotiations. Until official moves are made, the details of any potential deal remain purely speculative. However, Steelers insider Mark Kaboly recently shared his thoughts on the situation during a recent episode of his podcast, Kaboly Plus Mac. In the episode, they talked a lot about the possibility of acquiring Ramsey and what such a move might require. Kaboly discussed the kind of assets the Steelers would likely need to part with in order to bring in a high-caliber player like Ramsey, shedding light on the potential cost of making the deal happen. "I don't think it would be that much. I think it would probably be like a fifth-round future draft pick," Kaboly said. The fact that the trade cost might be relatively low could come as a surprise to many, but it's important to understand why. Ramsey is still under contract, which means that while the Steelers wouldn't need to give up a massive haul of players or picks to acquire him, they would still likely be on the hook for a significant portion of the remaining money on his deal. That financial obligation brings another layer of complexity to the potential trade. As a result, the Steelers would need to weigh whether parting with valuable draft capital or taking on a sizable cap hit is more valuable for both their short and long-term plans to have. The Steelers were among the top teams favored to land one of two high-profile cornerbacks recently, either Ramsey or Jaire Alexander. However, Alexander ended up signing with the Steelers' division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. This move has only fueled further speculation that Ramsey could now be a prime target for Pittsburgh. With one option off the table and the need for another strong presence in the secondary still present, all eyes are now on whether the Steelers will make a move to bring Ramsey to Pittsburgh. The Steelers have already made a notable addition to their secondary this offseason by signing veteran cornerback Darius Slay. Slay brings a wealth of experience, proven talent, and strong leadership qualities to Pittsburgh's secondary. Despite this key addition, and along with several other cornerbacks already on the roster, it does not necessarily mean that there wouldn't be room for someone like Ramsey. Ramsey's elite skill set and versatility could complement what the Steelers already have, creating a deeper, more dynamic secondary and boosting their chances of success this season, especially with the moves teams like division rivals are making. The Steelers currently have the financial flexibility to make a big move like acquiring Ramsey, which makes the possibility realistic from a budget standpoint. However, the real question comes down to whether the Steelers front office believes such an investment would be worth it. While Ramsey's talent and experience are undeniable, the team also has several other financial commitments already on the books, and potentially more in the future. Balancing short-term impact with long-term financial moves will be critical in determining whether the move makes sense. Steelers have a more balanced roster. Throughout the offseason, the Steelers have been actively reshaping their roster with a combination of key acquisitions and strategic draft picks. They've brought in experienced veterans who can make an immediate impact and serve as leaders on and off the field, while also selecting young, promising rookies with the potential to develop into core players for years to come. This balanced approach not only positions the Steelers to stay competitive in the upcoming season, but also helps lay a solid foundation for long-term success. What do you think? Should we go all in on this move or play it safe? Let me know in the comments, Steeler Nation. And hey, if you bleed black and gold like I do, smash that like button and show some love.